What is up, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to another episode of the RESTED podcast. I am one of your hosts, the WaffleTacoGamer, and we are joined by CaptainSmoke, Kra-Z Koopa, and a returning special guest, Sumo Saga.
Yo.
He's a turtle.
Yeah,
I am.
All right, so this episode.
Crazy Koopa in the building.
Well, let me give some background.
I got
So a couple days. Okay, so a couple days ago, I was in a call with Sam and Logan, and we're talking about.
Give me a second.
Okay, I'll just wait till Sam is not dying.
Do we need to call the paramedics?
Hi, paramedic.
I think we do.
I'm all good.
Are
In
we
the
sure?
hood?
I'm good.
All right, so we're trying to pronounce some words without certain letters, and we disagree mostly on those certain
Which is
words.
slightly confusing because if you look in the dictionary, it's pretty clear.
No.
Yeah,
So okay,
Really? Okay.
all right. So who wants to start?
Okay.
Okay, so let's
No,
what are the words
I'm gonna
that were
start.
that are...
I'm gonna start. Okay, so what we do is you don't pronounce a letter in a word.
That
And-
means it doesn't
Like,
exist in the word.
nipple.
No,
for an
it
example,
still
say
exists, Hayden. What the heck
Well,
is a
then if you're
silent
not
letter?
pronouncing it, then it's not there.
What the heck is a silent
If
letter? It
you
is still
take
there.
out-
If you
But if a nipple, they're
But
supposed
if
to
the
be,
letter is silent,
or in any word that has like two
No,
P's
you
in there, you're
change
gonna
the
have to
P's
take
to
them
a
out.
silent letter. You don't take them out.
Then it's not the word anymore.
It's not the word. It's
It's
not the same
different.
word that
But-
it was.
Yes, it is.
So
You
my-
just don't
No, it's
pronounce
not.
it. It's still
li-
spelt the same.
but
You just
listen,
don't
though.
pronounce
It's
it.
not. English, like any
If-
language
if
states,
the
if you
letter-
don't say it, it doesn't.
Oh my god.
if the letter is silent,
All right.
then the letter doesn't affect the letters around it.
Exactly. So if it would
So,
be nipple, then it would
the
be
P
nil
wouldn't-
if the P was silent.
No, actually, it
Because
would
if
not
the
be
letter-
that.
No, because
You just
it would not be. Because it doesn't affect it. The P affects it to be nipple, so it would in fact
Yeah,
be
it would
Nile.
be Nile.
no, but no. What is
Yes.
wrong with you? No, because listen,
What do you mean? What's wrong with us?
I quit.
What's wrong with
I'm
you?
done.
No,
I
you don't.
quit.
No,
I
no,
quit.
no, no,
Yeah, I
no,
quit. I quit.
No,
I quit.
No,
I quit.
no,
Yes.
no,
Yes.
no, you don't.
Yes, I do.
You're not. No.
Yes, I do.
No.
Yes.
No.
Yeah.
No. No.
Yeah.
We are gonna talk about this.
No.
We're gonna discuss this.
No, because
for
y'all are
An
idiots.
hour-long
No,
podcast.
y'all are
And
idiots.
Wow, that's pretty.
I'm an idiot.
Wow.
Everyone is.
What if we're not the
We are.
idiots?
What's
What
new?
if you are?
Everyone's an
Oh.
idiot.
I mean, I am like the
Everyone
biggest
is-
idiot I know.
You good, Logan?
Good to
Logan.
quit this podcast. Yeah.
No. No. No.
No, Hayden, you don't get rid of the P. The P is
Well,
still
if-
there. The P is still
You
there.
can't
It's just
make
silent.
A random word silent, like random letters in a word silent.
It doesn't
exist
make
that
the
way.
word. It doesn't make the letter silent. You just don't pronounce it.
Yeah, so the letter is
Yeah,
silent.
because if you don't pronounce the letters,
Yeah, then it becomes a completely different word.
No, it
Nile.
doesn't. It's still
Yes, it
spelled the
does.
same though. If you don't
Yes, it
pronounce,
does.
if it's a
It's
silent
really
letter, it's
not,
still
though.
spelt with the letter.
No, actually, that's not how the
that's
language
not
works.
how it works.
It's not.
Left.
Okay.
Which one are you watching?
Yellow.
So, Logan got
Halloween
some
one
juicy information about someone.
I don't have any juice.
Podcast?
It was gonna be good, but then you're just like, no, let's not talk about the thing that would make this thing entertaining.
Because y'all don't understand. Okay.
You know what? We're gonna get right back into this. How
Not
about that?
pronouncing the P doesn't get rid of the P. Y'all keep saying that if you don't pronounce the P, then it just changes the word completely.
It
not change
does,
the word.
yes.
No, it does not change the spelling of the word. Tell me how it changes the spelling of the word because you don't pronounce something.
That
Okay,
means
you don't pronounce the word.
P
That
from
means you
word.
get rid of the word.
No,
letter.
you don't get rid of it. You don't pronounce
you
the
do.
you don't pronounce the P in pterodactyl, and you don't get rid of the P. It's still there. It's still spelt with the P. You just don't
That would
pronounce
be
it.
because that's the English
different.
language for it.
Good lord.
Everyone who doesn't
Style.
understand this, what happened was there was an argument between Mr. Zach and Mr. Logan, and they thought, hey, if you don't pronounce the P in nipple, then what is it? Zach's like, oh, obviously it's Nile, and then Logan's like, no, obviously it's nil. So then we recorded a podcast yesterday, and I forget if it was after it was it was before, because we made reference to it in the podcast. Basically, they had the argument again with me, and then they're like, okay, well, we'll just record a podcast talking about it today. But
With
obviously,
Logan, with Hayden as a guest.
with Hayden as a guest. Obviously, we had a failed recording before this where everyone was against Logan, and Logan just kind of disappeared for 30 minutes. And I had to text him something about Hayden having cancer to get him back on or something like that. It was weird.
Yeah.
Because
But he eventually came back on, and we just kind of decided, forget the topic, we're just going to record a ramble episode.
Zach
And that's what this is now.
Okay, so Zach wanted to use his sister as the deciding factor.
Oh my
And
gosh. Well,
prove...
she's not all that smart. You're taking
Zach,
it from
No, you gotta shut up, because listen, you're like...
You shut up.
No, because you were like, oh, I'll see what my college graduate sister has to say about
She's
it.
not she has not graduated college.
You said that, though.
I said she graduated high school, you
Okay,
freaking
well,
dumbo.
She's in college currently.
But you implied that since your sister has graduated, she's qualified enough and smart enough to answer the question, and she answered it and said it would be pronounced nil, and then you're like, oh no, you're wrong. But you used her as the deciding factor, so therefore, she was the deciding factor, and whatever she said goes.
Yeah, well, guess what? Right now, it's 3 against freaking 1 in this freaking podcast.
No.
So how about that?
That doesn't make any. That doesn't
Yes,
change anything.
it makes it.
That
Yeah,
doesn't change
it does.
anything.
It does. Yeah.
Because 3 people can be
does.
stupid and 1 person can be smart. That doesn't.
Oh my
That
god.
Well,
doesn't
what if
mean-
3 people are smart? But in reverse, right?
What'd you say? You just cut out.
Yeah.
Oh, can't 3 people be smart and 1 person be stupid?
But that isn't how it is. That isn't
Maybe,
how
maybe.
That's how it do.
No.
Yes.
No. Because if you guys are saying that if you don't pronounce the P in nipple, then the P just disappears.
It's Nile.
Yes, that is
It's
exactly what
Nile.
you're saying.
Okay, let me. Don't interrupt.
Wait,
me.
Logan, I have another thing.
Okay.
Don't
Can't-
no.
Well, let me
Wait, can't
hear what
3
you're saying.
people
Okay.
can't 3 people currently be in school and 1 dropped out?
I didn't drop out though. I didn't drop out though. That's the thing. I'm still doing schoolwork. You got a point, but I didn't drop out, so. Alright. So what I was saying. What I was saying is.
Okay, you go ahead.
So silent letters exist. Night with a K, K-N-I-G-H-T. You still spell that night, or you still
Yes, but that
pronounce
is
it
the
night.
word itself. If
Hayden,
you can't just
what
say
the
that
heck?
random words are silent.
Hayden, but that's what this whole debate is. It has to assume that we can just randomly make a letter silent.
We just
But
can't.
we can't. So,
See, this
Or
is
I
my
make my-
problem.
I
are
make
we
my own words.
debating
Hayden is always
over
just
nothing?
like, Hayden is always like, oh, well, this is not physically possible.
Then why did you ask my opinion if you didn't know what I
First
had
of all, I didn't ask your opinion. I said,
Well, I was
no
brought
one
on the show
interrupt
for
me.
some
I said,
reason. I
no
don't
one
know.
interrupt me, and then you interrupted me. So I did not
You
ask
know
of
what?
your
I'm
opinion.
sorry. Please continue.
Okay. This is assuming that letters can just become silent letters just like that. Okay. This is literally okay. Night we're gonna go with the K one. K-N-I-G-H-T. Okay, night. You pronounce that as night. You don't pronounce it knight because the K is silent. But you still spell it with the K. Same with pterodactyl. Okay, the P is silent, but you still spell it with the P. Okay, so if we have the word nipple and the P is silent, you still spell it with the P. You still pronounce it with the P. Or you still spell it with the P, I mean. The P is silent, but you still spell it with the P. Okay, so assuming all of that, that letter doesn't change anything else within the word. So therefore, it does not change the pronunciation of I, it does not change the pronunciation of N, it does not change the pronunciation of L or E. So therefore, it would be nil because you are not changing the way you pronounce everything else around it. You are not changing the word. You're just not pronouncing a specific letter within that word.
Okay, well, all right. What do you guys think of it?
He doesn't want my opinion, so I'm not saying anything.
I want your opinion.
Wait,
Logan, didn't you kind of ask for Hayden's opinion by us inviting him on?
Well, no, I didn't. No, I did. But my point was, I said I didn't want his opinion right now because I said no one to interrupt me, and he interrupted me. But now he can give his opinion.
Okay, what is it, Hayden?
And no one interrupt.
Well, that will be just that we just can't do that though. We make random words silent. That's just not how the English. I mean, in some if that was the law, then sure.
But Hayden, this is assuming that we can.
Okay, in some
this
parallel
whole
universe,
argument assumes that we can.
In some parallel universe, that would be correct. You are
in the world
correct.
with pineapples and dinosaurs.
Okay, so are you saying that in the world where we can just make a letter
where
silent,
all those
then I am correct?
In those words where all the laws that agree to your statement apply, then sure, that's how it works.
So if we can just make the P silent, then what I am saying is correct. Is that what you're saying?
In a random world where that law
No, just say it's this world. Say it's this world where we can just make the P silent.
World,
I know it's not this world, but I'm saying if it was this world where the P is silent, I would be correct. Is that correct?
But it's not this world, though.
I understand that, Hayden. This is assuming that this is that world. I don't.
But it's not, though. I'm not gonna agree if it's this world because it's not. That's not where the rules apply.
Let's pretend we time traveled or dimension top to that world, and we are sitting in it right now making the podcast.
Yeah, Hayden.
Then
would
sure.
he be right?
He said sure. So I would be right, assuming that we cannot pronounce that the P is silent.
In some and we are sitting in a law applies.
It doesn't matter about the world. That's assuming.
Yes, it does. Because this is not the world.
Why does it matter about the world, Hayden?
Because
Zach,
in
you
this
can
world,
agree with me on that, right?
I can agree with you on that. It doesn't really depend on the flipping world. What?
Well, in this world, you aren't allowed to do that.
Well, in this world, and
we are assuming that we can, Hayden. This is
in this world.
Okay.
You know what? You didn't want my
opinion.
Never mind.
This is like it's like one of those questions where you're like, what if gravity just didn't happen? You would just be like, I don't know, that would kind of suck. Hayden would be like, oh, well, that ain't possible.
Well, in this world, it's kill or be killed.
Oh my god, you did not.
I did
depends on what area you're in.
See, and then Hayden's like, oh, it depends what area you're in. Hayden is always trying to like bring some logical thing into an illogical question.
You know what? I'm sorry. It is kill or be killed because the unicorn comes to stab you with its horn all the time while it farts rainbows on you. I am so sorry for having to bring logic into this because we're all insane, right?
Zach, why are you so mad that Sam said
exactly?
No. Someone, a specific someone, just commented on one of my videos.
About rainbows?
Which video?
No.
And unicorns?
My Thanksgiving video. You want to know who it is?
Wait, hold on.
Who?
Well, you wouldn't know who it is, Hayden. Miss Elizabeth.
She's probably a unicorn. and or
She's
some
probably
person
a
in another dimension that apparently is this
Oh.
world that can change the spelling
Zach.
and pronunciation of
Zach.
certain words.
Zach, I read the comment. Are you going to eviscerate?
Yes, I will.
Wait, I want to read comment from person
I will, dude.
I know.
Should I also respond?
You can. I don't care. But like, I'm gonna delete the whole thing like later.
What do you mean?
I'm gonna delete the whole conversation later.
Why?
Unless,
That's just dumb.
Let's go. Let's do this.
oh,
Okay.
People are gonna get
gosh,
wrecked.
okay. Whoa. All right. Now we're all teaming up together to go against someone.
Well, hold on. Let's go back to the topic, right? So, Sam, I want to
Yeah.
hear.
Let's go back.
I want to hear what you have to say. So,
About what? Dimension hopping?
About
I think that would be a fun thing to do.
Yeah, it'd be
no,
amazing. Then we could all ride on unicorn, and then we could also like blow up the time continuum
And we
get rid of
can
gravity.
go to a dimension where Bigfoot actually exists. Bring him to this world, and then sell
I'd
him
love to give
for
out my
tons of
opinion.
money.
But nobody cares about any opinions because it all doesn't matter because everything's not real. No logic exists in this world.
My God.
I'd love to give
What
my opinion.
There was a world out there. What if there was a world out there
We're in that
where
world.
every opinion that
Sorry.
every opinion that someone says becomes true.
Let's just say I've been.
So if I'm
trolling
like-
all of you.
So like, if I go,
All right, Zach. Let's hear
well,
your.
I
opinion.
think this is the best.
Well,
Then
just saying
everyone in the world, as soon as I say that, will think that's the best until someone says something else.
let's just say I've been
I'm
trolling
having no
everyone.
opinion in the world.
What do you
apparently.
mean
It's the
by that?
best.
Hold on, guys. Shut up.
I've been trolling
Yeah, what do you
everyone
mean?
with my beliefs in this podcast alone.
What do you mean?
What?
You want to know? You want to know?
What?
Logan is
Yeah.
actually right. It is nil, and it is actually nil because you don't pronounce the P's, so it makes it
So
nil.
Zach's
He
trying to
doesn't make the-
bamboozle me. You're trying to
Yes,
bamboozle me.
It
I'm
makes.
not, I'm
You're
serious.
right. It makes it now in some wherever that law.
Wrong. It
Whatever
does
dimension-
not make it
wait,
nil.
Okay, no.
Listen.
It actually makes sense because listen, you just don't pronounce the P's in the word. Okay, so the word is nipple, right? We got that. We got that across. I don't think
Yeah.
we even mentioned that that's the word. Okay, you have that word, right? You have it right there. Okay,
He's bamboozling
you don't
me.
pronounce the P's. You don't pronounce them like they're not there. They're not there.
But-
It's just, like, invisible space. It's just invisible space.
But
Well, the letter's
You're
still
talking-
You
there.
are
But-
right.
It's
You
just
are
not
right.
there.
In
It's
some
just
random
invisible space.
worlds.
but
It's
but
just invisible.
but
Shut up, Sam.
but
Let me make my point
listen.
first.
But you're
Let
right.
me
This
make my
all
point
applies in a
first.
random world.
All right,
Let me
no
make
one
my point
interrupts Zach.
first.
No one interrupts Zach.
Okay, so you have the word nipple, okay? You don't pronounce the P's,
Okay.
okay? We got that across.
Yeah.
We got that across. Shut up.
Yeah.
You don't pronounce the P because we're in some random world
Shut
that
up.
exists.
Let
In.
me talk. Gosh dang it. Okay, so we got that word, yes. All right. You don't pronounce the P's. That means they are not there.
In
Okay.
some random
Okay.
universe
Which
where that
means-
affects it.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, but like you still say the word like it's
In some
pronounced.
random universe, and
Without
whenever
P.
this affects,
So you have nipple and then you have nil.
in some random world where that
No,
actually works
wrong.
like that.
No, it makes
Wrong.
sense. It
No,
makes
no,
sense.
it
Like,
actually
here,
doesn't.
You hear these pennies I'm
Because you-
holding? You hear
because
these
you-
pennies I'm holding? It makes
Because you
sense.
can't,
Makes
you can't
sense.
do that.
You
But it
hear
makes
the-
dollars. I thought.
You hear the? You know what? I'm gonna get my jar full of pennies to show you right now that it makes sense. Okay,
I thought you have to make dollars.
it makes
But
sense.
it doesn't make sense
Yes, it
because
does.
the N and I only make the sound in the beginning of nipple because the P is there. So it would not be nil, it would be nile because
No,
the N
it
and the
wouldn't.
I are
You know
by
what,
the
guys?
P beat
Rid of
the
the
Well, how
word.
about we're all
Completely.
right? You know
You're not
what?
getting
Let's
rid of
not.
the
Let's
letter
just take
completely.
logic out of the situation because no one.
Yes, but if
Why
we
would-
don't
why
pronounce
would
the letters,
want to make
But
sense?
then the
Because
letters
the world around us should
don't
be completely
affect
destructive, and we
the
should have no
word.
idea what's going on in the world. So how do we just eliminate all the relative
Hayden,
moments in our conversation?
shut up.
and just-
I don't want to hear your stupid philosophy on life.
I
Okay.
don't have
This
philosophy.
is us
we should all
arguing
die. This
about the
is what
word
this has
nipple.
come to.
Okay.
You know what? I've lost interest in the nipple. I could care less what the nipple means now.
Interest in the nipple.
I would never lose interest in such a Magnificent.
Fantastic word.
You're all insane. There's no logic in this intuition anymore. I don't know why
I
you're still
know.
here, actually.
Sam,
Does any of us
Sam,
actually
wait,
have logic?
Sam, you said that
What?
the N and the I only make the N sound because of the P. But in the words of Killer Keemstar,
Yeah.
if a G is after that, it is still N.
Yes, but there is no G in nipple.
But then again,
But it
I
still
thought
makes
you said
that sound.
no,
It's not just the P that makes that sound.
But I thought you said that
I'm
like
saying
no
in
relativity
the-
actually makes sense in the world. We should just take out
Logan, I am
99%
saying
about the outside world.
You just anchored.
Logan, I'm saying in this specific word
Oh my.
that it makes the N sound because of nip.
No, it doesn't.
No, it's N.
Because the
Because-
I,
Dude,
you pronounce things differently. The A can be pronounced so many different ways. A, I, and like
Okay,
whatever
I,
other way you can pronounce it.
And
But I thought we can't use any outside ideas because
Like
sense to the equation here.
with
We can't have any common sense.
letters can always be pronounced different ways.
I don't
O
have
can be
any
pronounced
common
O,
sense
O
except
can
for
be
when it
pronounced
matters.
U, O can be pronounced ah, so you can
But that
pronounce
would have in
O
common
so
knowledge.
many different ways.
No one
So you
has
can- Oh,
because that doesn't
my
exist apparently.
God,
No one wants to
Hayden.
hear about that.
What the heck are you talking about?
You said that we can't use common sense because that makes
Guys,
it
I
give me a
never
boring.
second.
said that.
Yes, you did. Stop
When did I
making
say that
common
we
sense.
cannot use common sense? I
You
said
didn't
stop
want- you
giving
didn't
me your
want-
philosophy on life.
No, that is not what you said. That was first. Okay, so can you please stop that? You're gonna hurt my ears.
sorry, just using common sense.
You know what? Never mind. Did we stop recording yet or no?
No. Zach,
Okay, I'm back.
I'm
What?
still not sure if you're trying to bamboozle me or not.
I'm not trying to ban.
He is,
Like in all no.
because his points are completely wrong.
Well, they aren't wrong.
Are they? No, they're relevant because
They're wrong. They're right. I mean, I almost said they're
Exactly.
wrong.
they're
Since
relevant.
when has anything relevant actually been right?
We can't have anything relevant because apparently this Logan over here doesn't want us to have any relativity.
Hayden, what are you talking about? I said not to give me your philosophy on life. I never said anything about.
No, you said I always give try to give logical perspectives on things, and apparently
You
we don't
tried
want
to
logical
use logic
perspectives.
on illogical questions. My point is.
And then, but yet you're using logic on illogical questions. So you
But
need to
Hayden,
stop right
Hayden,
now before
no,
someone
my
gets
point
hurt.
is, I say something and you go, "Well, that isn't possible." But this is assuming that it is possible. Okay.
Well, then stop saying it's
Maybe
invisible.
we should stop assuming.
Sam, no. Because if we keep on
But I-
assuming, then we'll get to the bottom of this. And I'm pretty sure
But if
this is
we
like an hour-long
assume
podcast.
it
By
hurt- But if we assume, then it hurts people.
You
Okay.
are correct on
Sam,
that
I
one
wanna-
because
Sam.
we can't since we can't use.
We- I think we need- I think- okay, we've let Logan talk. We've let Hayden talk. We let me talk. Let's have flippin' Sammy
Sam,
B
you
talk.
talk.
Okay.
No one interrupt him.
About what?
No one.
Nipple.
The nipple.
I like how this is the word that we're all for some reason just
Well, Diego
debating
works too.
about.
Diego works too.
Yeah, I like
because if you
egos.
take out the D and the I, don't.
It's ego,
It's just. It's just.
not ego.
It's ego.
but ego is a brand of waffle, and ego do not like Diego.
Who watches Stranger Things here?
No one.
I'm
Wow,
trying to start
you
watching.
all
You
suck.
just
I'm
want
trying
to
to-
change the conversation.
I'm trying to
because you
start
know you
watching it.
lost.
Sam.
No, because I'm not allowed to use because there's no logic involved. There's no
Oh
conversation
My
anymore.
God. Hayden.
It's just
Yeah,
going
you
into
have
the
to-
depths of the unknown, where we can't really say anything because we can't use logic. And if we can't use logic, then we can just say whatever we want. Like turtles
Yeah,
are the best
cool.
animal.
Yeah, whatever. I don't want to talk. I kind of want to just play
Hayden,
my game.
Hayden,
so.
have you never heard of a hypothetical question?
I heard
Well,
a rhetorical
you-
question. You're
But
not
do you
supposed to
understand
answer
what?
those.
Hold on. So stop.
Okay, you're answering a
Understand what
question with a question.
But you are saying I shouldn't use logic for a hypothetical question, but yet you are using logic for your hypothetical question.
Hayden, I'm not getting rid of every piece of logic. What I'm saying is just because that this might not happen in this world doesn't mean that it can't happen.
Doesn't mean it can't happen in multiple universes.
you
Okay.
said-
You are correct. So then, are we talking about another?
But it can also still
Are we talking
happen in
about
this
universe
world.
theory?
We
No,
can
I
just
love
change the
multiverse
laws
theory.
about.
It's just
we
a
can just
theory.
we can
A
just
game theory.
Theory.
we can just change the laws of our language.
Nope.
Like
We
nothing is
cannot, 'cause
stopping
that's
us from
not how it
doing
works.
that.
Sam and I
Yes, it
were on the
does.
same wavelength there. I'm happy.
You can just change the laws of our language. Like
If
there's
only that's
Since
how life
when?
works.
there's
I have not
nothing
heard of it.
there's nothing that I mean, you can add new words into the dictionary. So there's nothing that says we can't
What
change the
about
way
that? Let's
that
do it.
words work.
No, well, that's because based on a law and rules, and if we break the rules, then it's not considered the
Oh my
English language anymore.
God. Hayden, I mean, like, this is a hypothetical situation. That's
Then
like,
stop trying to use logic.
Hayden, I'm using logic that makes sense. I'm not.
No,
You
it doesn't
saying-
make any sense.
You're saying that hypothetical
You're
questions
talking
could
about
never
portal
exist.
hopping and,
I'm
like,
not. You're the
universe
one talking
creations,
about that.
And you're talking about
You're
like
the one
changing
talking
the entire
about that.
language.
Jeez.
You're the one talking about portal hopping and different universes. What are you
Like
talking
you're
about?
changing you're changing the language, and you're just I don't know what's going on anymore. You're kind of confusing me.
You're confusing yourself.
Hypothetical
Hayden.
questions. If someone asks you, hey, what would you do if you could fly? Hayden, your response would be, oh, that's not possible. Maybe in a different
Airplanes
world it would be
exist. It is
possible.
Let me-
possible.
Let me tell you what your response would be like. Oh yeah, well we can do that already, guys.
That's not.
It
that wouldn't
is
be my
possible
response.
because have you ever heard of an airplane?
I was about to bring up that point. Gosh dang it.
You're a little slow on the thing there.
You're a little slow on getting right information.
How is that? How is you're changing the laws of our language right?
Hayden, it's a hypothetical question.
It's left.
It's a hypothetical question, Hayden.
There's no laws in a hypothetical question.
Yes, there is. What are
No,
you
there's
talking
not. It's a hypothetical question.
Okay, so
If it was hypothetical, then no, there is no logic supposed to be added to the question.
but Hayden already agreed with me that if all
I agreed with you in another dimension. In some way, this made sense. Then
okay,
yes.
so it made sense. But
But
so
not in
Crazy
this
Koopa,
world.
Crazy Koopa, everyone's disagreeing with you now.
Oh no, because he's saying that it wouldn't make this, which is very true. Because there's no way to change the English language unless you actually went
What is
there and
hypothetical?
rewrote something.
A combination of assumed or proven facts and circumstances stated
Which
in
is-
such form as to constitute
And that is
a
pretty much all you
coherent
said.
and specific situation or state of facts.
So I was
Okay.
right.
And that is
You still
opinion,
use
that's pretty much
facts.
all you've been saying.
You
an
still
expert
use facts.
That by way of evidence on a trial.
Well, then I should still be allowed to use my facts.
You
Which is
don't
that it
have
won't happen
facts.
in this universe.
Oh my god, it
And
could
you-
though.
and you-
It literally
no,
could.
it can't.
Why are you saying that the English language could never change? It could
You
change.
can't change it right now.
I can't.
Because if you
but
changed
people
it now,
can.
then it wouldn't make sense for everybody else in the world to learned English
But
already.
you could still change the language. Whether it makes
But
sense or
English
not,
is
it's
already-
still able to change.
English is already a confusing language. Why would you want to change it more?
I think people are confused enough.
Hayden,
I
you're
think-
the only
I
one
think-
confused.
Only
I'm
one
confused
confused.
all the
Only
time.
one.
I think we're good
I don't
enough
think
Yeah.
so.
for.
I don't
I
think
think we should just
How
drop
long have
it
we
for
been
now.
recording?
57 hours.
No, seriously. How long? How long?
57 minutes, but I'm not going to include the first parts. I'm just going to include the debate because all of that other stuff was stupid.
Okay, so you're just gonna do like the like you're gonna add like the original recording and then like combine it with this one or no?
Something, I don't know.
Because that would make sense.
Zach,
Can you please
I
stop
don't
that?
care.
Sorry. Okay. All right, so can I do an outro?
If you want.
I'll do the outro. Okay. Thank you guys for watching this episode. If you like this video, please hit that like button. If you want to see more, hit that subscribe button. This was a really interesting debate.
And please remember,
I
you
hope you
cannot
too.
change.
Wait, hold on. I wanna, Zach. Why did you just change your mind completely?
Because he's
You
crazy.
brought up the point about
He is
sister.
bipolar.
Zach,
What
why
do you
did you
mean?
go?
What do you mean?
Why did you go from the
I was
opposite side of?
bamboozling you at first.
I don't
man.
believe you.
He's
I don't believe
bipolar.
I am not bipolar.
He's
You
still
mean-
polar bear?
For 3 days straight, you were trying to prank me. I don't believe that.
No, he's lying to you, like usual. But
Believe
you can't
whatever
use.
you want,
But we can't use
Believe
logic
whatever
in this.
you want,
though.
but I'm telling you the truth.
Why did you
we
just?
can't use logic.
Why did you just change the like? I don't believe you.
You probably shouldn't because you can't use logic in this.
Oh my
Like,
Hayden, I
you did this upon yourself.
did not do this upon myself. You have done this upon yourself. Okay, don't even disrespect. I will show you. I don't understand. I don't know what to say. You were just straight up. I don't know what you are. You are not from this dimension. I will not accept the fact that you say
Wait,
that you
I'm
are
not
from this dimension.
You're talking
But
about.
Logan, you're not from this dimension. You're a time traveling demon. Remember?
I am.
Then
But
what
I'm
makes-
saying
Then what makes you so me?
what?
Then why are you so why are you accusing me of being?
Because
from a different
everything
dimension when
you're
you are?
saying is so sus. Okay, as someone who's
Wait,
from a different
what if
dimension, I
I'm
know
from a
that
different
you're from. Sam, you're from the Skittles dimension. Okay,
We all
What
know
if
that.
I-
Of course.
But what if I'm not?
but I know you are because I time traveled into the future where only the Skittles dimension exists, and that's where you were at. So
Maybe I create the Skittles dimension in the future.
maybe.
Oh
All
my
I
gosh.
know,
Okay, well
Hayden's
that's the
not
end.
from
No,
this world.
unfortunately, it's not because that's not. I'm sorry. It's just
No,
this is
no, it's that. That's that.
That's that. I agree.
All right.
I don't want to have this conversation anymore. It's hurting my brain more than the freaking ice cream.
All right, that's it. See you guys.
At least the ice cream was logical.
What?
No, it wasn't.
It was not logical. You're talking about.
You're talking
Hayden,
about ice
you
cream
literally-
teleporting to each
Yeah,
other.
you're
Coming
talking about
from the time
ice
travel.
cream teleporting.
I
How
don't know
is that
what you're
logical?
talking about.
You're saying that my question is not logical about changing the language, and you're talking about ice cream teleporting into
Teleporting
each other.
through each other.
And you're a time traveling lady.
But that's true. That's true.
Well, so is ice cream.
No.
It doesn't mean ice cream's true in every dimension. Huh?
All right, we're done. We're done. Please just stop before I.
Oh, my head hurts again.
Well, that's
Alright.
too bad.
Okay, we're done.
Bye, people.
Uh,